Command Center to Operations. All flight directors, I want to go, no go for launch. Internet, go. Computers, phone, blog talk radio, go. Commercial, go. Music, go. Facebook and Twitter. We are go. Worldwide callers. Go flight. Capcom 8 Go flight. Capcom Chill Will. Go flight. Capcom Fat Cat. Go flight. Control tower, go for launch. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's yo show time. Yo, 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 yeah, yo, yo show. Dig it, yo. Chill Will, Fat Cat. What? Lights, camera, action in a minute, we on. And yo, show the type of show that people wanna be on. And yo, we about to get us our academy on. And yo, we about to talk until our sanity's gone. Whether you out in the field or you chillin' at home, got a minute, hit us up, man, and tell us what's wrong. You would never be bored, we won't be keeping you long. If you want a man, you can even say your piece and be gone. But no, we wanna keep you a minute, get you all in it, open the flow like a Senate. Don't you be timid, give us a second, because seconds come minutes and minutes and minutes and minutes and minutes. Yo, my man, I think they get it. Whether it's who's who or celebrity news, we could even go old school like 70s shoes. If you out by yourself and you drinking a brew, if you out with the crew, man, whatever you do, hit the yo show. All my people in the front, don't front, we got it all and we know what you want on the yo show. All my people in the back, in fact, hit us up, man, you know where we at on the yo show. All my people on the side, alright, lay back and enjoy the ride on the yo show. All my people jump up real high, get fly, we can touch the sky. It's the yo show, yo, we know you feeling it, man. We can talk about if your job gave you the can. We can talk about the prayers or the war in Iran. Let us know how it's laying, you might just become a fan. Hit us up, why you delaying? You need to quit playing. The kind of show that wanna know exactly what is you saying. Don't be feeling no pressure, don't get back in the corner. If the feeling is strong, you can say what you gonna. You can say what you wanna, because the topics are warmer than Rihanna in the Bahamas, lounging in the sauna. Whether it's overseas, whether it's on the block, man, we got the host, they be stirring the pot. Chill Wheels and artists, ate up, we got it. Fat Cat's the real deal, so we ready to get started on the yo show. Yo. All my people in the front, we got it all and we know what you want on the yo show. All my people in the back, in fact, hit us up, man, you know where we at on the yo show. All my people on the side, alright, lay back and enjoy the ride on the yo show. All my people jump up real high, get fly, we can touch the sky. Yo.
Welcome everyone to the Yo Show. Today's date is January 23rd. We're broadcasting live from the Detroit, Michigan area. What's up, Fat Cat and Chill? What you guys up to today?
Man, what in the Samuel L. Jackson is going on today, man? I'm just, man, life needs a rewind button, man. I need a do-over. You know, it was a rough morning, man, rough morning. My wife had car problems. I got money problems, honey problems, and tummy problems. Man, I went today, man. Just looked at my bank account. It wasn't right. So many O's in there, man. I thought it said ooh. I'm telling you, man.
It's the O's for what you owe out, or
man. I hoping it was just ooh. You be all right.
Saying ooh, you got nothing.
Oh man, terrible, man.
So what's up? What's up, Chill? How was your weekend so far?
Man,
go make them donuts last night.
Man, at a new spot, new place, man. Man, I didn't think I was old, man, but after today, man, I think I'm getting old, man. Wow. Man, my body hurt, aches, man. I can't wait till my adrenaline just kick in and just be like, you know, ain't nothing wrong with you, and get to work. Right now, it's not doing that, man. I want to take a nap.
Oh, that's what your body's saying, take a nap?
Mm-hmm.
So they moved you to a new plantation, playing Swing Low, Sweet Cherry, you know?
Oh, yeah, man, singing a different song, yep.
Different song, same melody.
They didn't at least give you some Mint Julep?
No, man. Nope. Nope, they just put some more lashes on the brother, man.
Dang.
Yeah.
That sucks. Well, today's topic, youth, cameras, and stupidity. Are our youth becoming more violent or being on camera influencing stupidity? What do you guys think?
Man, you want to take this?
Bro. These phones, man, it's getting out of hand, man. You know, I mean, I feel like, this is your opinion show, so this is my opinion.
Right.
I feel like, these not just the youth, but everybody's using the phones for the wrong reason, man. I mean, it's too much personal stuff on there, when it needs to be talked amongst personally, It's just people showing they butt, and it's just like, wow, really? You just going to put that on there for everybody to see? This is not just TV. This is global. So it's just, to me, man, it's just like it's a global jackass. You know what I'm saying? Global jackass. I'm going to say it. Global jackass, live. Everything live now,
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's bad that people don't know how to utilize some media in the respectable form. I mean, if you want to show yourself, do it in the private, right? But don't post it out or go live with it. I mean, it's horrible that some people have gone to that direction and route to even, I mean, if you see a grown-up on Facebook doing it, then all of a sudden, you see a child doing some stupid stuff, I've seen videos where a little girl, and I'm going to say maybe under the age of 5, they're in their living room or wherever they're at, and they got the music playing, and she's twerking, right? And the little boy, maybe around the same age range, maybe a year or two older or younger, he's got a deck of playing cards, and he's throwing it up like it's money, making it rain. And whoever has the camera, they're videoing it and posting it on Facebook.
Right.
I mean, it's stupid, but, can you imagine what they're going to be like when they get of age and get their own cell phone or tablet or whatever they can record onto and go from there? I mean, it's like idiotic.
I think it's no coincidence with the government being more spies on us now, and then you look at the growth of YouTube and social media and reality TV shows. Is giving people the hopes of being overnight celebrity or something, because it's more people just want attention. They want to try to make a name for themselves and be famous. And reality TV gave a lot of people that don't have talent hope. So it all plays into one big thing. And I think too, with these kids, man, the kids are getting just for views, to get views and blow up. They're resulting to anything they need to do. Just crazy stuff, even at a young age. Just think, some 5-year-old kid around the world somewhere just got a whooping and probably trying to run away from home, filming it, calling the Uber driver, trying to run away from home. I mean, it's just, it's too much, man, that's going on. And I think, too, we fail as parents and the society to these young kids, man, because we set the platform for it, for this stuff to happen, because think about in our time, cell phones wasn't allowed in schools. where these kids could be filming all of this stuff at, and then at our age, we wasn't even allowed to have cell phones in school. I mean, just period, at a certain age.
Well,
I didn't have no cell phone early,
Well, I mean, even with our generation, and I'm referencing us being early.
You breaking up.
I'm referencing in our generation, early 70s kids.
Breaking up.
I heard a little bit. You said that you referenced as being a 70s generation.
Right. Is it better now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Being that our generation, just the three of us, we were 70 babies. By the time cell phones came out, we were in high school.
Breaking up.
Starting to breaking up again, bro. I'm sorry about that, man. But, I think that cell phones is like another form of being flamboyant. Before there was cell phones, there was a little miniature thing called a pager, and usually that was used by doctors, and then it came to be for
business,
the street doctor.
Yeah.
Drug dealers. You know what I'm saying? And that's where they kind of like hung themselves when they did that. Just like now, like on say Facebook or any other video app, like somebody robbing somebody or kicking somebody's butt, and they film it, and they don't know that it could be, used in a court of law. Like, hey, ain't this your name? And ain't this your face?
Right.
And
right.
And it's like, people just don't understand that,
But Chill Will, it amazes me that some of these kids, man, they got cell phones before they got good clothes or shoes. They say cell phones and stuff cost more than they clothes, and and they stress so much attention on it. I mean, you got the cameras violating every aspect of your life. You see, people in church with a cell phone filming, funerals and Facebook Live and everywhere. I mean, it's ruining everything. Remember about a year or so ago, these kids was doing this thing, the knockout game, and they was filming people getting knocked, running up on people, knocking them out.
Yeah.
I mean,
I remember that. Is it now?
Man, it's ridiculous. I mean, I know for our listeners out there who want to chime in, and if you ever seen an act or, personally, call us at 845-277-9212, press 1 to comment. But, man, this cell phone thing getting out of control, man. I'm tired of looking at videos on Facebook, man, people fighting and somebody just standing up there filming it. It's crazy.
Yeah, I kind of, not to be, against the gender stuff, I kind of blame the mothers for allowing the kids to have it. They got phones at the school. If it's an emergency, then it can be done. But to me, it's like the phones is like a distraction, even with the education.
Right. I did see a picture over the weekend of someone, a classroom with cell phones in a basket or something, and in a way that should be done now. I mean, all cell phones from everyone should be put in a basket in class, so that way they're not distracted with the cell phone and instead of learning.
Yeah, man, I know it should be something passed because you being filmed and don't even know. No, that's why now if I'm walking the street and somebody run up to me and try to fight me or something, I'm gonna make sure I put excuse my language, my beat your ass tactic, because you're not about to have me going viral on Facebook, get my ass whooped.
Well,
no way.
Have a caller. We do have a caller, and he's been sitting in there. He's been sitting in there for some time. So let's see what type of comment they may have.
Yeah.
Caller 248, last 4, 2872. Your name and where you're calling from. Welcome to the Yo Show. Anybody there?
Mm-mm.
No? All right. Oh,
yes, they just listening, huh?
Okay.
Probably.
So, I mean, it's a really bad enough that we have, like I said earlier, people using it for the wrong reason. I mean, I can understand, if you're a filmmaker, it's a great tool because you always have a camera on hand. If you're a reporter or something, you have a camera on hand.
Or even a journalist.
Right, that's what I'm saying, a reporter.
Yeah.
And, something could happen at any moment, any time, news-related, newsworthy. So it is a great tool, but in the wrong hands, it's the worst tool, and especially on our kids. They don't know how to, one, they're young. They don't have the cognitive instinct to know if it's right or wrong. Some people, our own parents try to intend on the right thing and, put it into their child. Okay, this is right, this is wrong. But when they're out with their peers, all that goes in the drain.
Well, wherever you at, you getting bad reception. So, but I just think maturity plays a part in knowing how to be, tactful with how you use things. Of course, I'm not too crazy about being on Facebook Live or nothing like that myself. I try to keep I don't like every aspect of my life to be posted or let people know exactly what I'm doing. And some people, they use the camera distastefully. Like a couple of, before the year closed out, and the comedian Ricky Harris had passed, and at his funeral, what's the comedian chick name? Sherry Shepherd or something. I can't stand that chick right now. She a fight broke out in the funeral, and she took to Facebook Live to record the fight inside the funeral, and she was acting all distraught, and it looked like some old fake Chinese movie or something. And I just thought it was so distasteful how she did that. No kind of privacy at such a sensitive moment. And it just, I can't stand this, man. We need to start a movement to bash all the cameras and cell phones or something.
But it's tough to call because of the the stupid kids that we always were and always going to say. And it's hard to say. It ain't tough to call that, man. And I say this: our generation was nothing like this generation.
Oh,
I give you credit on that one. Definitely, I give you credit.
This generation, man, this generation is something totally different. Because I'm getting to the point, I have young kids that will soon be teenagers, and just from my experience and learning, I'm still kind of like a sort of old school type parent, and I know we dealing with some new age type kids, and so I'm not trying to get caught up in the hype of how other parents let their kids do certain things. I know how I want my kids to be able to handle, because I just don't see putting the cell phone in the hands of my daughter or son at 12 years old, 13 years old at this time, where it takes away from them putting something in their mind, and I know it's going to distract them, and and they might do other things, might make a phone call, call one of their bad cousins up to the school if they get into it with somebody. I'm just thinking of all. I hate to think like a pessimist, but
Man, I mean, but you true with that, man, because like all that they'll be doing that, and also they're not going to be into their studies, and they're going to be into or in the game,
right.
In the game, rather do that to have fun than to work their mind.
Right.
But you got to remember this too. Any child born after 2000, they're going to be 17 this year. What have they seen as far as technology? I mean, the first thing that we throw in their face is a cell phone to keep them quiet, or a tablet. So that's the first thing they learn, pretty much. You throw a kid's game in front of them, or you could even throw any game. Next thing you know, they're making purchases. I saw another news episode, and this is some time ago, that a 6-year-old wanted to buy some clothes from Amazon. Or some Pokemon toys, and they bought like $1,500 worth of toys on Amazon, and then it was shipped to them. The only bad part was they could only return like $100 of it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, he would have got
the kid is already tech savvy because the parents have their credit card number inside the phone. Or Amazon has it stored, and you're not required to have a secured password to show, that you want to make this purchase. So, again, throwing the phones at the kids or tablets, some type of electronic device, and they're already learning it at a young age.
But at the same time, he's smart enough to do all that. That's just a bad kid. Man, I would have Django whooped that boy. He did that to me. He would have got that Unchained whooping. I don't care. You ain't about to make me $100.
That's the parent fault anyway, man. Why would they why would they put their app on there with Amazon or whatever for them to go on there and do that? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like they could go on YouTube
remember in our younger days, they always threw us in front of a TV to keep us quiet. They throw on some type of cartoon if they had a VCR at the time, or if it was 3 o'clock in the afternoon after school day, some cartoons were on. So they always threw us in front of a TV.
No, I mean, well, to me, man, the only reason they threw me in front of TV was Sesame Street and the other somewhat educational program. The cartoons, that was just on Saturday. When we didn't have school. And that kind of like started the trend, from us being outside watching, cartoons, just sitting and looking at the TV, staring at the TV, looking at stupid stuff,
But you know what? You got to think in our generation too, began the bloom of the video games, and and even at that time, when Atari, ColecoVision, and all that stuff came out, we played our games and stuff, but we still took time to go outside, play baseball, basketball, all this other stuff, and we wasn't per se too much on this wannabe scene tip all the time.
Let me say something about them video games, dude, because that kind of put a negative impact in my life, bro. When Atari 2600 came out, man, I was a straight A student. When it came out, I was so amazed and involved with it, man, that I skipped school for a whole year, man, without my parents even knowing, man, playing this game, trying to flip the score and doing it. But, that was the starting point of, messing these kids up. If that happened to me, man, I know other kids have to get addicted to it too.
Right.
So I got a question. When do you think it's an appropriate age to give your kid a cell phone?
I would say at least, because they're at that point maybe in the 11th grade.
I say 16 too, but they got to show that they're responsible and that they're listening. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's more for me with passing. I believe I'll say the same age range, but I think for me it'd be more to just if you get in trouble, then you call. I don't want you, doing such and such, on this cell phone. This is for you to call me in case of an emergency happening. If you want any extracurricular things on the cell phone, you better go get you a job and buy your own cell phone.
All right. If they want any paid apps or anything like that. I mean, true enough, back in the day, the flip phone was the greatest at the time. And now a lot of companies don't even have that as an option anymore. But and you couldn't do really anything with that, but make a phone call and send a text.
And my kids will get an Obama phone. That's about it.
Right, they can't do nothing with it, but make a phone call.
Yeah.
Just a quick note, that the Lions kicker Matt Prater is named to the 2017 Pro Bowl.
Pro Bowl, yeah.
Play next week.
Yeah,
that's cool on his end.
Because the Falcons kicker is in the Super Bowl. Yeah,
that doesn't mean anything. If the Falcons or the Patriots have anyone in the Super Bowl, they can still do the Pro Bowl if they want.
But more 9 times out of 10, man, they're not even focused on it. They're trying to win that big title. But so I mean, like I said, man, we live in a different world, man. These kids are so different, man. I was watching something of a young guy beating an old man up, and guys just standing there filming it,
Mm-hmm, not even helping.
Yep. It's crazy.
I've seen videos like that as well. I mean, it's stupid on their end because they're not helping either the old person that's either getting beat up or the young person that's getting beat up. Now, here's another thing. You've seen a lot of, before I get into it, we're going to take a quick break. And to continue listening to the show, give us a call at 845-277-9212 and press 1. We'll be right back.
Here at A-Dub Videos, we provide video recording for many types of engagement needs, like weddings, commercials, proms, family reunions, bachelor or bachelorette parties, artist and talent portfolios, concerts and interviews with local artists, and the Get to Know Me series. So call today at 248-747-3463 to check out our affordable packages. Hey listeners, do you want your event, company, or brand to be heard on the Yo Show? In a commercial, that is. Then contact us at theyouropinionshow@gmail.com. We have packages for all your needs, starting at $30 for 4 spots a month. That's right, $30 for 4 spots a month. Contact us again at theyouropinionshow@gmail.com, and we'll be listening. Welcome back to the Yo Show. The livest radio on the internet. With your hosts, A-Dub, Chill Will, and Fat Cat. Now let's get back to the topic at hand on the Yo Show, where your opinion might make a difference.
Welcome back to the Yo Show. We're on our back 15 right now with Chill and Fat Cat. Chill Will and Fat Cat. train of thought on what I was going to say. Oh, I remember it now. The videos that I have seen, and you've probably seen them as well, as what police are doing to a lot of people. You know, they're having the police brutality. But if you look at it, up until the point when they call backup, it's usually either one or two police officers, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you got 90 people filming it. What about those 90 people gathering together and pulling the police off the person? What happens then? I mean, if 10 people bum rush the police officer, how are they going to stop them if they don't even have their hands on their weapon?
I mean, I'm not too. I know we done went over that point of view with the police so far, but I mean, in that case of, you know, with the videos of filming the police, I mean, nothing is wrong with that, but I'm talking about these silly kids, man, that feel like it's appropriate to film violence. This is, I mean, you sit up there, I mean, no concern. They have no concern for their fellow man or nothing, and they're just gathering packs and just participate in some kind of act of violence. You know, I think you just as guilty if you stand there and film the person beating someone up. You're just as guilty to me. You know,
right.
At least the time you standing there filming, you could be on that phone either assisting or calling the police or doing something. But instead, you want to see somebody get beat to a pulp.
Mm-hmm.
That's a problem to me. That says a lot about society and just, you know, what we dealing with these kids. I mean, is fame and views worth, you know, a life? Right.
I mean, the only other bad part is, you know, the only bad part about it is if the police is involved. I mean, you can still call 911 to get more help. But that's another topic there. But I agree, you know, that the youth are stupid enough to. We got one comment on Facebook. They said they can't wait to get in front of the camera. #no chill.
It's all stupid to me. That's like I said, man. I hate it when this wave of reality shows come, because it just makes people think, you know, to be in front of the camera is the place to be. You know, and they're making it more acceptable for people to even think, you know, to be in front of the camera, man. I just don't want that much attention on me. And people they forget whatever you post on Facebook and all that, you know, what videos and all that, that's forever.
Right. That's definitely forever. I mean, I know you guys, Chill and Fat, you guys got kids that are under the age of 20. And how did you guys feel as far as giving them cell phones?
I didn't want it to happen. I didn't want it to happen at an early age. You know, I had every opportunity to stop that, and I tried my best, man. But, you know, me being in a house full of women, you know, they want the cell phone. How can they be tracked and all this and all that? You know, I lost that, but I've seen some negative situations that happen for them having it early, you know, having early secret relations, you know, doing negative stuff, you know. It's just, you know, it gave them that channel, that portal to do that.
Yeah, with the option of being able to sex on the phone and
that's what I'm saying.
You even knowing about it.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, there's a couple apps out there that, I can't think of what it is, but
they was under development then, though, man.
But I mean, there's still some out there now that you can post something, and within 10, 15 minutes, it's gone off that particular viewer's page, but it's still permanent in the archives.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But if like let's say, I'm going to just use Facebook as an example. If you post something and 15 seconds later, you're like, okay, here, I'm going to post a picture of me. And 15 seconds later, it's gone. It's already bad enough. I mean, even adults do this. I mean, we can't just blame it on the kids. We have to blame it mainly on the adults because they're the ones showing the kids how to do things, or they're learning it on their own, and somehow they see it online or whatever site that they're going to or whatever app they're into, and they see it there.
But I'm trying to figure out the mental brain lapse with. That's what I was about to say, man. Even though that they're adults, man, they don't have an adult mind. They might look like an adult, but their mind is still as a kid. But you know what? You can't watch your kid at all times. You can instill all you want to in this child, but you still do your job as a parent with teaching and supervision. But when that child is not around you, you trust that child would do what you taught them to do. But like you said, when they're away from you and they're in school, the teacher becomes the parent.
Mm-hmm.
But you did.
But the only bad part about the teacher is you can't touch the child. Again, going back to the 70s and 80s lifestyle. Back then, teachers could break out the paddle and give you a couple. Now, you can't even touch you.
I got plenty of them back in the day.
So did I. I mean, now the teacher can't even touch you.
I mean,
threaten you to put you on detention or
it sounds like
put you in the corner.
It sounds like you got child abuse issues.
Well, you had a
you want to put your hands on the child? Wow.
Just look at it. I mean, now what you going to do? You're going to call the parent, and then if the teacher does put their hand on the child, the parent is going to be called from the child saying, "Oh, my teacher touched me," or "They hit me," and then all of a sudden the parent comes up there and they're in a fight with the teacher, and then all the kids are recording it with their cameras, being stupid.
And you know what? These kids, they don't even care, because it was just a recent incident down here in Detroit where you had a young individual, I think he was about in his 20s or so. He killed a dude, and he went on Facebook Live bragging about it. And they caught him right on Facebook Live bragging about it. And I don't know, to me, I don't know if he thought, if he wanted to build some infamy or to make him famous, or I don't know the cost of fame. I don't understand it.
Mm-hmm. We have another comment on Facebook. It says, "Kids do what parents do and allow them to do. Kids have always done stupid things. It's just being recorded now."
Yeah, I agree with that. I do. I definitely do agree with that. I mean, it's because they always say, you used to always hear my grandmother, grandparents, all of them say, which was also written in the Bible, there's nothing new under the sun. So, but man, I just think that even though we had bad kids in our generation, which our generation was the start of the young dope boys, we was the start of the young dope boys and all that stuff. But this generation, man, they dealing with a whole lot, a little bit more issues, because you got most of them are being raised by the crackhead parents of our they came from our generation that were crack babies, and they being raised by that generation. And so, you know, they don't have no morals or nothing, man, about anything. They haven't been taught anything. And, you know, and I feel bad for them for most of them, you know. And there's nothing out here to deter them from just being mischievous on something. I mean, they cutting all the programs and all that. But I just think they should just come up with a strict law about these cell phones. If you post something about me that's harmful, I should be able to press charges or sue you. You know, liability.
Defaming me.
Yeah, or put it on YouTube too. I mean, all the sites, YouTube, Facebook. When you see all this stuff on there, they should flag this stuff and get it up off there, you know, to stop it from being viral.
Yeah, but it's hard. I mean, YouTube, you can post it, and naturally, same with Facebook, Twitter, and all these other new apps that require, you know, that you can do video. I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, true enough, it takes, a few minutes for something to be flagged, but if it's a 5-minute video, that means someone has to physically look at the video to say, okay, this is bad. We shouldn't let it go on. And I think YouTube has, it's the second most search engine used outside of Google and MSN and Yahoo. And it's that's going to be a ton of people. I mean, true, it'll put people to work. That's great. But just to look at videos just to see if it's bad or not, you know, it's hard to say.
But it ain't hard to say when you see a video that says girl gets her ass beat.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, if it says it in the topic, yeah. Then
I mean, yeah.
But if it's something that says watch this video, now somebody's got to actually physically watch it. Here's another comment from one of our Facebook listeners or fans with the topic today. I think it's both. This generation has grown up with no fear. Also, no parenting. My parents would have killed me if I did half of the stupid things the youth of today are doing. I agree on that. I mean,
yeah.
I definitely agree on that.
Like you said, it's just
Command Center to Operations. All flight directors, I want to go, no go for launch.
Wrong one.
It's just a case of just bad parenting and just young kids having these kids, or just most of these kids just wanting a party and not parents.
Yeah, that's definitely tough to call. Well, we're getting to the close of our show of today of youth, cameras, and stupidity. Are our youth becoming more violent, or being on camera, or being on camera influencing stupidity? Chill, you got any final thoughts on this?
No, I do not have any final thoughts on this.
You want to add to Twitter and information?
Just hit me up at _ChillWheel at Twitter, or the Detroit ChillWheel at gmail.com with your comments if you missed the show.
How about you, Fat?
Any young person trying to film me and beat me up, you getting donkey punched. Just know that. And my Twitter is at FatCatYoShow, no W. Yay.
This is 8up. You can check me out on 8up Yo Show with a W on Twitter. You can also check out the show in replay right here on Blog Talk Radio.